This piano, it was a fixture in my living room growing up, and my mother was very musical. She was in the church choir for as long as I can remember. Many times we'd be somewhere in the house and she would start playing the piano, and it would always be kind of a gathering point. And for me in particular, I loved music, I was drawn to music, and she would kind of scoot over on the bench and make room for me. We'd sing together, and I never learned to play, but she'd have me pick out notes on the piano. It was just really special time together with her. She aged, the piano had to find another home. We brought it into our home in Atlanta. When we downsized in 2008, we had to find a new home for the piano, and I remember talking to my sister about, gee, what should we do with Mom's piano? It was an easy decision, actually. I contacted the Y, and I asked a question. I said, are there branches out there that might have an interest in my mother's piano? And so I still remember the three guys that came in the pickup truck. They were enthusiastic. I would not have been enthusiastic about moving a piano that weighs that much. We had this plaque done. The plaque reads, "In memory of a wonderful woman who loved beautiful music." And it has my mom's name on the pianos.
Isaiah essentially grew up in the YMCA ever since he was a child. As a former employee of the YMCA, I knew the value of YMCA programming and what it meant to family. When Isaiah first came to the Y, there was this older piano at the YMCA, and I noticed it upstairs in the teen center. And I said, wow, Isaiah has this passion for playing the piano 2 to 3 times during the week. I would bring Isaiah to the YMCA so that he could play on this piano. And over the course of time, it just began to evolve and evolve and evolve and evolve.
If I would go outside, I would play, I would do basketball, kickball, or whatever. But I would always secretly just want to be inside and play the piano. Like deep down inside, I just wanted to play. And then one day, like after a week went by of summer camp, I just told my dad, look, can I just go inside all day and just play the piano? And he was like, you sure? And I'm like, I'm very sure. I want that to happen. And he was like, all right, that's cool. So ever since that day, I told him I wanted to do that. He took me to the Y. I would be outside for a few minutes, but then I would just come inside and practice on the piano, because that was my like formal lessons right there. You know, a lot of kids would just get lessons from different piano teachers around town, but my parents couldn't really afford that. So I just had to take it upon myself to teach myself how to play piano. And luckily back then there were like pianos available to me, such as this one, the piano at the YMCA. My dad would also take me to like hotels around town, but the one at the YMCA was definitely the most beneficial one.
Isaiah, in his 10th grade at high school, made up his mind that he wanted to attend Berklee College of Music in Boston. Isaiah just has a passion for when he sees something, he just really wants to go after it.
I commuted to Boston from 2008 until 2 years ago, and I had an apartment there. My apartment was literally next door to the Berklee School of Music. Many nights when I was walking home from the apartment, I would hear music coming out of a window or coming out of a hallway.
Before his interview at Berklee, we came to the YMCA so he could practice. And then I drove him over to the interview. And we received a letter in the mail saying, congratulations, Isaiah. You have been awarded a full tuition scholarship to Berklee to start in the fall of last year, which he's just completed his first year. So Isaiah's journey to Berklee was one that was really unconventional. It was the piano at the YMCA. It was the places that we went who would let him play for free.
The Y is an unbelievably resourceful place. So if you give them an asset, they're going to make the best use of it. I never had any doubt about how the piano would impact kids or impact adults in terms of giving them an outlet for music.
You never know how a contribution, whether it's a financial contribution or in-kind contribution, could help someone.
If it weren't for this piano, my journey would have been way different. Whatever I do, I just want to just be unselfish with my gift. I just want to share my gift with as many people that want to hear me. because I don't want to sit on this. I don't want to sit on this gift.
What would my mother think? Well, first of all, I know she knows. I can't imagine what she would, I'm sorry, but she would be thrilled.
What I want to share with the Luke family is just thank you. Just thank you so much for donating this. They didn't donate it just to be like, here, just take this away from me. They knew it was going to be something beneficial to somebody, and I'm glad it was beneficial to me.